The illustration is when a proton has a velocity v equal to 2 I cap plus 3 j cap into 10 to the power 6 meter per second, it experiences a force found to be F equal to minus 1.28 into 10 to the power minus 13 k cap Newton. When its velocity is along z-axis, it experiences a force along x-axis. What is the magnetic field? That means we need to calculate the magnitude and direction of the magnetic field. If you observe this problem, you can observe here two situations are given about the velocity and force. In the first sentence, or you can say in the first this part, velocity, magnitude and direction is given, and so about the force. And in the second paragraph, the direction of the velocity and force are given. You know, the direction of the velocity and force will keep on changing when particle moves, but direction and magnitude of the magnetic field will be constant. That means from these two information of the velocity and force, we need to find the direction and magnitude of the magnetic field. Correct? So let us write this problem again. And in this problem, you can say this paragraph is important. So let us follow this paragraph again. And you know, force equal to QV cross P. That is the cross product of the velocity and magnetic field. From cross product of the velocity and magnetic field, we can get the direction of the force. So let us write the force equation again. F equal to Q naught V cross P, right? And as we discussed, this paragraph is important. So let us write this paragraph. When its velocity is along z-axis, it experiences a force along the x-axis. And you know, for finding the direction of the force, we use the right hand rule. So let us make this right hand again. And as per the problem, the force is along x-axis. This is x-axis say, and velocity is along the z-axis. That means this is unknown. We need to calculate this direction of the magnetic field. And we know the cross product and velocity and magnetic field give the direction of the force. So we can write this k cap and question mark cross product that equal to I cap, right? And we need to calculate this value. And we know the rule of the cross product. We are getting the result I here. That is, if we want to get I cap, we need to cross product j and k. The cross product and j and k will give the I value. But in our expression, k is written first. That means if we write this equation, first k and then j, then we need to place minus sign before the expression like this. That is minus k cross j equal to I cap. But the direction of the force and direction of the velocity is fixed. That means we cannot do any change on this k cap. That means we can put the negative sign with the j cap. That means we can write here k cross minus j cap. That means we got the velocity cross product magnetic field. That means the direction of the magnetic field is along the minus y direction. So now we can write the magnetic field stood along the negative y direction. We got the direction of the magnetic field. Now we need to calculate the magnitude, and you can observe here in the first statement, that is about the velocity and force, the magnitude of the velocity and force is given. Using these relation, we can get the magnitude of the magnetic field. So let us write this expression again. That is expression for the force, that is Q naught V cross B. Now we got the value of B, that is direction of B. Now let us assume the magnitude of the magnetic field equal to B naught. So this unknown vector B vector equal to minus B naught j cap. Now we can substitute the value of F, that equal to minus 1.28 into 10 to the minus 13 k cap, and Q naught equal to, because it was given a proton, that is charge on the proton equal to 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. And this velocity and magnetic field we can write in the cross product form like this. This is the charge on the proton and this is the cross product of the velocity and force. Now if we do the cross product of J and J will be 0 and cross product of I and J will be equal to K, and here will be the negative sign and negative sign will get cancelled and final expression will be this. And now we get the expression 1.28, that is equal to 1.6 into 2 B naught. Finally, if we solve for B naught, and B naught is equal to 0.4 Tesla. So we got the value of the magnetic field and we got the direction of the magnetic field already, that is minus y direction. So we can write now B vector equal to minus 0.4 J cap. This is the magnetic field with the magnitude and direction value.